All right, today we're going to do a little bit of digital detective work. I came across this puzzle that starts with just one kind of cryptic blog post, but stick with me because it ends up revealing this incredibly clear vision for the future of tech. It's pretty wild. Okay, so let's jump right in. It all kicks off with this blog post from back on March 17th, 2026. The title? Super simple, Guideline G2-001. And honestly, when you first look at it, it seems, well, pretty boring and straightforward. So this guideline, it's basically just laying out a daily process for making content. It talks about a trigger phrase, what the output should be. The whole goal is just making things faster, better, more efficient. It's totally standard corporate procedure until you get to step 2. That's where things get interesting. And boom, there it is, this one little phrase, on the core innovations portfolio. Now that might sound like just another bit of corporate jargon, but it's not. It's a huge clue. It tells us there's something much, much bigger going on here, a whole set of foundational ideas that this entire content machine is built to talk about. So of course that begs the question, right? What exactly is in this portfolio? What technologies could possibly be so important, so central to what this company is doing that they need a daily briefing about them? I mean, what are they actually building here? Well, luckily for us, we don't have to guess. The answer was actually hiding in plain sight the whole time. The blog itself, yeah, in its own archives, points us right to where we need to go. There's this other entry that links out to a document called the Patent Evaluation Report for G2 J2 Systems. And this is basically our Rosetta Stone. It gives us a direct, unfiltered look at the technologies that make up this mysterious portfolio we've been hunting for. Okay, so this is it. This is where the whole mystery starts to unravel. We're finally getting past all the vague mission statements and into the real stuff, the concrete list of their core intellectual property. This is what they're actually building. So here it is, a look at the core assets. The full report lists 13, 13 patent-eligible innovations. And the range it's just staggering. I mean, look at this. It goes from really critical civic infrastructure, like the G2 voter auditable election system, all the way over to an autonomous driving platform and even brand new secure data protocols. It's all over the map in a fascinating way. Now, at first glance, this might just look like a random shopping list of cool tech ideas, but it's not. When you actually start to group these patents together, a really clear strategy starts to emerge. This isn't just a list, it's more like a blueprint for their ambition. So let's break it down. Once we categorize the whole portfolio, you can see it really falls into 3 distinct strategic buckets. It shows this super deliberate, 3-pronged approach to how they see technology and society. Okay, so theme 1 is all about civic and social systems. I mean, there's a heavy focus here. We're talking about the fundamental tech that runs a modern society. You've got 2 different voting systems, an upgraded traffic signal system, and even something they're calling an anti-corruption badge. It's pretty clear they have this ambition to build the foundational technology for public life and, for institutional trust. All right, next up, theme 2. This one is a deep dive into the core nuts and bolts of technology and infrastructure. Think of this as the bedrock layer. You've got containerized data centers, secure data protocols, patient monitors, and even these really specialized environmental systems for handling heat and smoke. This is the critical, behind-the-scenes stuff that makes everything else even possible. And finally, for the third theme, they're absolutely looking to the future. This group is all about next-generation platforms and completely new ways of working. We're talking an autonomous driving platform, a follow-me trolley, which sounds like it's for robotics, and get this, new methodologies for AI development and even for managing communication. This is without a doubt where they're placing their bets for what comes next. So, okay, we've peeled back all these layers, right? We started with a simple blog post and we ended up with this massive, comprehensive patent list. But what have we really found? What's the big picture here? It really all boils down to one number, 13. And it's not just 13 random projects, it's 13 distinct, patent-eligible innovations that are clearly acting as the strategic pillars for a much, much bigger vision. So, this portfolio, this is the answer to that first question we had. It is a very deliberately constructed, legally protected foundation. It's designed to give G2 and J2 systems a really powerful foothold across the technology that's going to run our cities, manage our data, and basically shape our future. And all of this leaves us with one last pretty big question to think about. When a company builds such a broad and protected foundation, I mean, one that touches everything from how we vote to how we actually build artificial intelligence, what's the ultimate endgame? Where does a company like G2 go from here?